Hello guys and welcome to LPR round 6 here in LPR. We are here in Silverstone and yeah, hopefully have another good race. Let me quickly just get my database up. I am a little bit on edge, if I'm being honest. A lot of incidents which have happened today in real F1, F3, W Series yesterday. And I haven't had a lot of sleep, so I apologise if this is nowhere near my greatest comms in my life. I'll try my best, but yeah, I can't promise anything in the world. It's been a very long 24 hours. I haven't like slept at all because of, I don't know, stress. Right, so let me send the link to everyone. There we are. And we'll get going. Lord, I am tired though. So we got Lando Norris apparently driving. It says Lando Norris. Why would Lando Norris be in a Ferrari? LR Delta at the top right. I'm a bit confused on how this has happened because it's not like Norris even drives for Ferrari, he drives for McLaren. So that's an interesting glitch, but Codemasters need to sort themselves out, that is for sure. Right, is there anyone who's on a lap? Don't think there is. Oh, Arthur has 125.913. He improves by 10 milliseconds on CPI cam. We've got Funky Fox on a lap. Let's see how he can do in the Haas. As we are seeing more drivers complete laps, but I can't for some reason see when they're on a lap or when I'm not, or I just am stupid. Let me put my glasses on, that might help. For once, I've actually got them with me. So we have an Alpine of Tech who's coming into the pits, or it's Mr. Nice Guy who is on an out lap. So it will be probably Funky Fox who will be the one to finish the lap. We've got Catfinger in the way a bit here. Don't think that's going to affect Funky Fox too much. In the Haas, he's lagging a bit. I apologise if I do lag as well. I'm not using my OBS, or my Elgato I should say. Look, like I said, long 24 hours. And my internet's not been the best recently, so I'm hoping that was just over through the day. Funky Fox goes P6, 126.214. We've got Tom in P12. He's on an out lap. Who else have we got on a potential lap? Catfinger is on a lap. Shakes is on a lap. Dewin is on an out lap. Hector's on a lap. Let's watch on board with him. Barso through sector 1 apparently. However, it did say that with Funky Fox. So I don't know if that was true. So Let's see. Tom is starting his lap, and Funky Fox obviously. Unless he's doing another lap. Coming across the line now, is he doing a cooldown lap? Oh, he's gone up to P3. 125.976 for him. Hex21 will go fastest with a 125.644. I told you to keep an eye out on him, because he is bloody rapid on this game. And that has just shown it from the Aston Martin driver. Before Ewan starts his lap. Watch Mr. Nice Guy. He follows a train of cars. Mr. Nice Guy stays in P11 or 128.9. Bowett's at 128.707. Rooney or 125.487. That is the fastest lap of our session so far. And then our Storm with 129.178. We have New Zealand Cam or CPI Cam, who is coming into bits after he has invalidated. We have a Haas of Tom. Let's see. He'll be able to set himself. He is invalidated, but he is going to carry on. Let's see what this lap would be, presuming he doesn't give up on it now. I'm interested to see what the lap would be. It would be a 127.252, which would put him around where Shakes is. We've got a sector 3 yellow flag. Is that Funky Fox? I think it might be. He is driving slowly. Might just be letting drivers run, not too sure. We've got Big Boy Ewan. Let's see what he can set in the McLaren. I'm going to quickly get the spreadsheet up while we do that. There we are. Big Boy Ewan, what is he going to set? Will we take pole? No, it won't. At 125.801. So it's Rooney on provisional pole for now. We've got 3 minutes to go in the session. Will Big Boy Ewan be able to get himself to the pit lane? I don't think he will. I think he's going to have to do another lap on those softs. So, go on the helmet and the guy in P10. What is with this guy's helmet in P10? Let's see. I don't see anything wrong with it. We need to send out 48. What's wrong with now? Might be Bowett's. He's invalid. He's in the pits. That Boy Ewan, no, isn't that? Is Cad, who's going to start his lap? Yep. And we've got a Red Bull of Sir Hamrick also starting his lap. I'm going to use this little scroller thing because it's there. I'm going to use it. Next up, we have Shakes, who I believe is going to start his lap. Yep. And will Big Boy Ewan stay out, or will this be his qualifying session over for McLaren driver? He is coming into the pits, and I'm pretty sure that will be qualifying over for McLaren driver now. There better not be cam rules. Who's not cam rules? I didn't see anything say that he joined. However, unless you mean CPI cam, in that case that's a New Zealand cam. So yeah. Right. So we have Tech, who's gonna start his lap. Kai RSA and Ewan for the win. Interesting. As Tech's gonna start his lap right when an Alpha Tauri of Bowett's comes out of the pit lane. And a Haas. I don't think it's gonna affect him though. It won't, as Vesio joins the session. Is there actually a space for him? There isn't. Unless he was... Oh, he's already in the car. Oh, so Hamrick on 127.293 puts him in P11. We have a Haas of, I think, Funky Fox starting his lap. It is. And then you have Luke 2 Red not starting a lap. That's going to be Carrot Finger starting a lap. Bowett's on Storm starting a lap. And we've got Arthur, who is starting a lap as well. So, We go to the first car, who is next to go to the finish line, which will be not Rooney, it will be Simps F121. I'm assuming he's Simps for F1. Does he have enough time? It's 25 seconds, okay, he's just about gonna have enough time. He has Luke 2 Red right behind him. So these two just about got enough time to start their lap. And then we go to Tech, I think it is. Yep, it is. Let's see what he can set. 2 tenths up, apparently, on his lap. It's a 125.771. Next up, we have Bowetz, who starts his lap, and Mercedes of Simps, who finishes his lap. That's Tech's qualifying session over. We've got Cad, what's he going to be able to set? 125.983, puts him in P8. Next up, Funky Fox, is it? He's 2 tenths up on his lap as well, so you can tell Track Evolution really hitting the track, and I think that is Carrot Finger behind, who I believe is fighting for the championship, if I'm not mistaken. Funky Fox at 125.7 puts him up to P3. Carrot Finger comes across the line, only a 125.938, only puts him in P8 in the championship. Arthur, he's 6 milliseconds down his lap as NRX Storm has spun, and Arthur cannot improve on his lap. Next up we have a Mercedes of Simps. He hasn't set a lap, so he cannot improve on his previous lap, so it'll be interesting to see what he can set in that Mercedes. Hits the apexes pretty well. Decent run. What's it going to be? It's going to be a 126.2, puts him in P10. Next, we have the next Mercedes of Rooney. He's invalidated, so it will be Bowetz who will be next, who's into the pits, so I think this could be qualifying over. So Luke comes into the pits as well. I think that is qualifying over. So Luke retires, that's fair enough. Tech also comes into the pits, which means it is Rooney who will take pole position here in Silverstone by a good 2 tenths, to be fair. Everyone doing laps on softs, so there's not going to be any top 10 drivers who aren't on softs. Don't know what we're waiting for, but there we are. Rooney with the win. So, Rooney takes pole in the Mercedes from Hecht after a pretty good lap from Hecht. In P2 in the Aston Martin, Funky Fox gets P3, Tech P4, Big Boy U in P5, Arthur P6, CPI Cam in P7, Carrot Finger 8th, Cad 9th, Simps 10th, Vestia 11th, Sir Hamrick 12th, Shakes AF1 13th, Bowetz 14th, Mr. Nice Guy 15th, NRX Storm 16th, Tom Mull 17th, Luke 2 Red 18th, Reflection 19th, and LR Delta in 20th place. So it's looking to be a good race. Let me quickly highlight Silverstone. So, looks sunny. I don't know if it is going to rain. But yeah. So we go on to the formation lap. Again, I apologise, I'm not myself in this commentating today. So I believe, I don't know why it's on Such an odd setting. It's like early morning here in Silverstone. I can promise it is not what it looks like in Britain. Codemaster's doing the bait. Let's see what tyres everyone has gone on. Okay, so Cam's on mediums, despite the fact he's in P7. Did he set that on mediums? I didn't know if he did or not. Anyway, so he's in P7 on mediums. Vessiar is on mediums. Shakes is on mediums. And then RX Storm is on mediums. The rest of them, all on softs. Let's give you some information about the Silverstone circuit. It's a 5.891 kilometer track, 3.660 miles, 26 laps, 18 corners. Is a clockwise track. For a 50% race, which we're doing, it's 153.166 kilometer distance they're driving. The fastest lap record was the 127.097 by Max Verstappen in 2020 last year. However, that has obviously been beaten by Rooney. And it's a C3, C2 and C1 tyres for today's race. Softs obviously being fastest, mediums being 5 tenths off and hards being a second off, with the softs making 13 laps, mediums 19 laps and the hards making 25 laps. With the estimated strategy being a soft for 10 laps and medium for 16, with the pit loss of 28.5 seconds at the pit stop. I believe that is the slowest pit lane on the calendar. So as we see Rooney lining up onto the grid, I'm not sure what's happened here. Luke 2 Red is backing up the field by an absolute year. Now, I don't know if that's legal, but I'm sure that might get investigated by the stewards. Because, well, everyone is now going to be stopping on track, as you can see, NRX Storm and Tom Mole just stopping on their grid slot. These guys are only just turning up to their grid slot now. That might be a penalty, I'm not too sure. So, as we wait for LR Delta, who I believe has finished. Yep. Come on, change camera. This is our camera angle for today. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights for this British Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go in Silverstone. Who's got the better start between Rooney and Hecht? It looks like Hecht might actually have the better start. Has he got ahead? No, he hasn't. Rooney has got around the outside of him again. He's got the better exit into turn 1. And it is Rooney from Hecht. Hecht trying to send it up the inside of Rooney. Will he be able to make the move? I don't know. There's a yellow flag. That is a McLaren round on the grass. That is a Big Boy Ewan who has gone onto the grass. Side by side, Hecht and Rooney. Oh no, maybe not. It is Rooney who leads from Hecht, from Funky Fox, from Tech, from Cam, who's already up into P5, Arthur P6, Big Boy Ewan and Carrot Finger go side by side here. These two always fighting everything I see them racing, and Carrot Finger gets Big Boy Ewan. We also got Shakes trying to make a move on Big Boy Ewan, however he has to settle back for now. Simps in P10 as, oh, that's Sir Hamrick who's gone off. Oh, he resets onto track. Now that will be a 5-second time penalty, because you're not allowed to reset on track. That is a rule. As Cad has also gone off. Oh, he's nearly taken out an LX Storm there. That might be a warning, but at least he didn't reset on track, because I don't know what's going on here. He just didn't give a care in the world. Vessi has dropped down quite a bit. Mr. Nice Guy has been overtaken by Tom Mole. Yeah, seems like a lot of front wings have been blown off today, including certain fuels. Happened here. Hecht has dropped down to P10. That's not right. The game's just being its natural glitchy self as always. Oh, who's that? That's Shakes who's gone into a wall there. Has he got front wing damage? I'm not too sure. Tom Mole, by the way, he's gained about 10 places in the first 5 laps, I think, as they're now having good old leaderboard glitch. Rooney is still leading the race, I believe. Yep. Can it sort itself out? No. Funky Fox is now in P2. Oh, he is. When did that overtake happen? I see, this is the issue. They're so glitched. Oh, Het's got a brilliant run on Funky Fox. Will he be able to make maybe a dive? I don't think he'll sit back for now. Anyway, going back to what I was saying. Tom Mole, 8 places in the first 2 laps. Same with Reflection. And LR Delta also 6 places gained. So, good stuff for him as Tech trying to make a move on Hecht cannot make it. Yeah, he thinks about it, but he'll sit back for next lap. As we await more overtakes, as LR Delta has Reflection, who I think might have gone round. He's had a spin. He's down in P19 now. I'm sure he's not going to be happy. Obviously, he didn't race last week, so he does want to try and get more points to recover from the lost points that he had. As I'm not sure what this ghosting is. I think Carrot Finger might have gone off here. No, sector 2 something's happened. Sir Hamrick again. He is not having a great race so far. So, do we have any more overtakes? Funky Fox is apparently a minute 29 behind Rooney. Now, I do not believe that for a second. Do not believe it for a second. Meanwhile, Cam's gone a bit deep into Stowe, is that? As he's actually made it decent, because he actually has a decent run on Tech, but nothing can be done. These guys know what happened in Silverstone. They aren't going to go for some stupid move, I'm sure. When they would have been in the top 5 if it was the case. NRX Storm and Simps having a little fight down in 14th. As, oh, Funky Fox has made the move on Rooney. This is the issue, the timing glitch never tells me these things. I would have never known. Meanwhile, Cam trying to make the move on Tech. They go side by side as Storm I think has gone round. Gonna carry on watching this fight for now though. As it's just a spin. Cam, can he make the move on Tech again maybe? He's gonna sit back and probably wait for the next straight where he will have that all crucial DRS. But then Tech's gone wide into turn 1. Can make a move? No, he won't. Oh, Tech's gone late, deep though. Cam's putting everything into trying to make this move as Shakes get a 3-second time penalty. First penalty of the race. Here Cam goes then on Tech, 31 Racing. They go side by side. Who's going to come out on top? Tech tries to hold it around the outside, but Cam ultimately gets the outside as it bashing sidepods there. Just give it a killing, lads. And it looks like Tech may have kept P4 for now. I'm hoping there was not damage, because I know there was a bit of contact, so I don't think there was anything major. Now Arthur's trying to have a look on Cam. Oh, there's been contact. Arthur's gone round, and that is surely him out of the race. His wheel's coming off on that. It hasn't. Now that is an incredible save, I guess. Again, these guys coming back on track with no care in the world. I know you guys are ghosting, but this game's stupid. Meanwhile, Tech drops down to P6 as I think he might have gone wide or had spun or something. I don't know what's happened, but he's dropped down. Bessier's made the move on Shakes. Shakes is trying to fire back though. Here they go into the... Oh! Where's Mr. Nice Guy coming from? He's just setting it from a mile back. Bibble Ewan has gone round. However, I don't think it's going to cost him too much. Will he lose the place to Tom Mole? Tom Mole, we know he is quick. And, Bibble Ewan, he's just... It looks like he has overheated his tyres. And it's cost him P7. I'm sure he's not going to be too happy. He's spun again. And he's lucky to have not DNF'd. So I'm sure he probably does want to retire at this rate. Mr. Nice Guy trying to make the move on Shakes. That's been more contact. We've got time to keep it clean, lads. Not sending it from absolute years back. As, that CAD getting left no room, and now LR Delta's going to get the overtake on him. What's going on? Is that Hecht who's gone round? It is! He was having such a good race, and now he has been spun out. I feel like the stewards might be busy again, no one caring about the fact there are cars coming. It's another yellow flag. Is that Mr. Nice Guy? I think it might have been. As there's a massive scrap here for P11. LR Delta trying to make the move on Shakes. Will he be able to pull it off? Maybe around the outside. It'll be a great move if he can. He won't. He'll take the inside line. He does the old switcheroo. Will he be able to make the move? He's going to send it. And it looks like he's made it. Decent move there from LR Delta. Sure, he will be quite happy with that. As Cad now trying to make a move, he's been just barged off track. He's not having the greatest race. NRX Storm has crashed out. Is that going to be a safety car? First DNF of the race. Something tells me that might have been intentional. These guys, look at this. Cam and Rooney side by side going through Stowe. And now, I guarantee that's not even called Stowe. Anyway, going on to the Hamilton Verstappen straight here. Rooney gonna go onto the right. This is looking very familiar. However, no one goes into a wall this time. Cam up to P2. As Reflection overtakes Cad. Cad's trying to hold it back. Shakes has gone wide. This is going to give an amazing opportunity for Reflection here. It's kind of held him up, and now Cad's been able to overtake 2 in 1. And that is Cad up to P12. This is a very, very scrappy fight as Bibble Ewing comes into pits for some medium tyres. And yeah, so most of the fighting at the moment has been near the front, and some of it's been midfield, as here we can see the 2 Alfa Romeos now trying to fight who is going to be the quicker driver between the 2 of them. Ultimately, I think Reflection might be quicker with this. He's going to try and send a move up the inside of Shakes. Shakes leaving him the room, but Reflection backing out of it. So, as we can see, Reflection trying to make the overtake on his teammate. It's just not seeming to happen. Shakes is decent at defending, but he keeps making these odd mistakes like touching the grass and things like that. It is not helping him, that is for sure. So, at the moment, Funky Fox is leading from Cam, from Rooney, from Tech, from Carrot Finger, from Tom Mull, who's had an incredible comeback. Heck down in P7 after his spin, Vessia up into P8, Simps in 9th, Boett's 10th, LR Delta in 11th. However, he could be overtaking Boett's, as Hamrick has got a 3-second time penalty now for multiple warnings. Our third penalty of the race, as we watch on board with, oh, we've got Reflection here, very close to his teammate. Is he going to try and make the move on his teammate? Nah, it'd be a very dodgy move to pull off. But yeah, these two fighting pretty much a wooden spoon here. Shakes got another 3-second time penalty, and he lets his teammate through. Good teamwork there from the Alfa Romeo boys, which will see Reflection hopefully push on up the field to try and get himself some more points. Next up, we can see a battle for P4. We've got Tech and Carrot Finger. I thought these two were teammates, and then I just realised they're not. They just both got really similar coloured schemes on the game. Now, Tech doesn't have DRS, Carrot Finger does. Will Carrot Finger be able to make the move on Tech? Ah, it's way too far back. Mr. Nice Guy gets a 3-second time penalty. That is Reflection, maybe round. It is. Was there contact between the two teammates? That's Reflection's second spin. I do know he does sometimes struggle with getting used to the game. He's got a 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Lord forbid that needs to get removed, as LR Delta makes the move up in P10 to get his first points position at the moment. However, that can all change. Obviously, Cad is on a bit of a charge at the moment, trying to make the move on Boett. Going looking to the right. Surely he's not going to try it. No, he won't. As Carrot Finger and Tech, they're fighting again. Game never told me these two are actually close. Carrot Finger has made the move on Tech. Will Tech try and send it? He's going to send it. Carrot Finger leaves in the room. Tech's going for the switchback move. This will be a great move from Tech here. Will he be able to pull it off side by side? I know these two are on a party together. I know they're going to try and leave each other as much respect as they can. Tech backs out. That was going to be a really good move though, if he could pull that off. Tech going to try and send it around the outside, which will soon turn into the inside for him. Carrot Finger getting the bare acceleration and tell me that's medium traction control without telling me you're using medium traction control. And that is side by side. I think they're both got DRS. Oh no, Carrot Finger doesn't, which means Tech keeps his P4 for now. However, he goes wide. Tech needs to minimize these mistakes, otherwise Carrot Finger will just take it. He is a very optimistic driver. If he can take the opportunity to make a move, he will take it. And that is him up to P4. Will Tech try and hang it around the outside? No way these guys are going to try and side by side. They've managed to do it. Show that to your mates Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen, I'll tell you that. So, Carrot Finger now up to P4, however, a bit of a slow exit there through Maggots and Beckett's onto the next straight out. I think it's the second straight out of 3. No. Anyway, Tech making the move on Carrot Finger again. Meanwhile, we've had a change for the lead of the race. Funky Fox is into the pits. Will this cause a chain reaction? It does. Both Tech and Carrot Finger both pit. Tech's got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Carrot Finger saw that coming. You could tell by the way he broke early. Right, so Shakes get another 3-second time. I think that's his like 9th or 12th second now. Funky Fox comes in. What is he coming on to? He's going on to medium tyres. He's going for the 16 laps on the mediums. Carrot Finger, what's he going on to? He is going also on the mediums. Tech also. He comes out ahead of Carrot Finger. That's going to annoy Carrot Finger a bit. He was probably hoping to jump. So we've also got LR Delta and Reflection also into the pits. As this nice guy will jump up to P14, however he is on worn softs, so it won't really matter. Meanwhile then, Tombow at the moment P3, obviously that is not a net P3, but it is P3 nevertheless. Reflection will come out probably around Hamrick. I think it'll come out ahead by a mile, but still. So Heck is catching up to his good mate Tom Mull. These two are, I believe they know each other in real life. They are very good mates with each other. So it'll be interesting to see what these two do when they have a fight. Rooney comes into pits. Cam stays out for another lap. He is on mediums though, so it is expected. Tom Mull comes into the pits. Do not speed. He doesn't speed. Hecht also comes in. He gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding. So I said don't speed, but they do speed anyway. Funky Fox makes a move on Boetz. Different strategies. There's no point fighting it. Boetz also comes into the pits. Cad has also got a 5-second time penalty for speeding. How hard can it be to stick to the speed limiter, man? Come on. So, as Funky Fox jumps Rooney, by quite a bit actually. Rooney comes out in P6, decent clear air. I should say that, no, he hasn't, he's got Shanks ahead. Actually might help him, because he'll get DRS from the Alfa Romeo. Sector 1, something's happened. Who is that? I'm not sure. No one has spun. I don't know why that yellow came out. Anyway, Rooney on the back of Shakes. Apologies. We also have Tech and Carrot Finger still fighting it out on track as well. So it'll be interesting to see how them two go along. Shakes all over the road, obviously worn mediums compared to Rooney. It's really lifted off there for a second, I'm not too sure why. But that probably cost him quite a bit of time. As Rooney DRS and ERS enabled, surely Shakes isn't going to fight this too hard, as that is Hecht who's gone off at the Verstappen corner. As these were joined on track very aggressively again. Meanwhile, we have Carrot Finger and Tech. Carrot Finger's flown through. Apologies, I didn't get that. Shakes has got another 5-second time penalty for speeding. Shakes must be on. He's on 17 seconds of penalties. We're only on lap 12. Lord. Okay, Funky Fox fastest lap of the race. As Tech still trying to keep up with Carrot Finger. Kind of like a DRS train really. They just keep following each other through corners. And yeah. Cad will come out, will be about... Oh, what's going on there? Simp's getting right on the grass there. Meanwhile, the fight between Tech and Carrot Finger still carries on. These two, I wouldn't say evenly matched on pace, but I'd say they're somewhat close. Carrot Finger gets a 3-second time penalty. Tech's got a 5-second though, so either way, it's not going to affect him too much. Yeah, Tex was trying to keep up with Carrot Finger and try maybe make the move here. Here we go, DRS open. Will he use any overtake? He doesn't need to really. Oh, he does at the end here. And they're going to go side by side. Who's going to come out on top? Oh, I think there was a little bit of bashing wheels there. Still going side by side. And for some reason Tech went onto the grass there. And it looks like Tech's made the move, but will Carrot Finger try and make the switcheroo? It doesn't look like he will. Tech lives for another day. Carrot Finger, I must say, at the moment is looking much quicker than Tech, but he's just struggling to defend from Tech, to be honest. Got Arthur and Cad maybe having a little fight. Hector's DNF'd. What's happened to Hector? He's done that in the pits. Okay. Meanwhile, Carrot Finger overtakes Tech again. Tech will try and go for the switchback. Carrot Finger leaves the door open as they go side by side. He's given me the two Mercedes going side by side vibes. I think this is back in 2019. Here they go, side by side again. Carrot Finger versus Tech. Who is going to come out on top in this lap of 13? There's still yellow flags going on. Side by side they go. And they've managed to give each other room again. No contact made. Very respectful driving from the both of them. Carrot Finger's trying to hang it around there outside of their Tech, but you can't really go side by side through Magnus and Beckett's. Here Carrot Finger goes again though. DRS and overtake mode enabled, and he will fly past. Tech does not have near as much ERS, and also without the DRS he has nothing. However, the next straight, I'm sure it will be the same story of the pair of them. Meanwhile, fight for P9. We will keep an eye out on the fight between Tech and Carrot Finger. In fact, we're going to go back to it again, because these two have been fighting the whole time. I do want to keep an eye on the other battle, but obviously this one is much more important between the two of them. Here we go then. Tech with the DRS again, not really having to use much overtake. He's going to dummy him left and go right. Will he be able to make the move? Carrot Finger has the better exit, and he will have the better exit with that exit. Tech won't, because he's taken the shorter run. So that fight for now is Carrot Finger 1, Tech 1. For that bit at least. Carrot Finger kind of using Tech's own medicine there. A little taste of their medicine. As Luke has made a move on Boets for P12. Here we go then, Tech and Carrot Finger again. Tech with the run. He's going to try the dummy move again, but to be honest, Carrot Finger's going to soon realise the bait. And here they go side by side again. He's going to come out on top. It looks like Tech, but Carrot Finger's going to hold it around the outside here. Tech gets the better exit. He leaves him a lot of room though. And Carrot Finger now using DRS, ERS, sorry, as they go into turn 1 side by side. This is surely not going to work. And Tech keeps the place for now. These two in brilliant fight so far. Meanwhile, Funky Fox trying to make the move on Vessia. That's going to be a fight we're going to have to keep an eye out for as well. Vessia is on much older tyres though. Look at that, he has no grip whatsoever. Meanwhile, Carrot Finger and Tech side by side as Shakes has retired into the pit lane. He's probably been disqualified, to be honest, with the amount of penalties he's got. These two going side by side again, and it looks like Tech as Carrot Finger's got the better exit. They're going side by side. These guys are neck and neck. Yes, here they go. It looks like Carrot Finger has won the place so far. Cam comes into the pits I think he might have a clear advantage here, coming out of the pit lane, because, well, all his threats have been fighting. Then again, though, Funky Fox overtakes Vessia. As Cam goes onto the softs, Funky Fox might come out, but as here we've got Tech coming out again for Carrotfinger. Oh, it's contact, and Carrotfinger is round. I knew that was gonna happen. And that is Carrotfinger. He's gonna drop a place to Tom Mole as well. Has he got front wing damage? I wish we had better angles than that. So this is awful. Meanwhile, Funky Fox has came out in the lead again. Vessia pits as well. Is there front wing damage? I don't think so, luckily for Carrotfinger. Tech might get penalised for that because there was not enough room left. So, as Carrotfinger might have gone round, yep, he has. I don't know why he's chilling in 8th gear. That's not going to help him get to the track any quicker. So, Big Boy Ewan, 3-second time penalty. He's down in last. He's going to try and catch up to Mr. Nice Guy. We've got Boetz and Luke. Fight for 12, so pretty much just a wooden spoon here. Because, yeah. Vessia, we need to keep an eye out for, and also Cam. He's on the soft, he's flying at the moment. He is catching Funky Fox very, very quickly indeed. And this could be an easy Cam win here. As he sets past the sector 3, unsurprisingly on this. So Cadge gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Look at penalties actually. Funky Fox have got 3, so as it stands, Cam's already won. Tech with a 5-second will cost him P5, cost him P4 because Tom Mull will take P4 away from him, and maybe even Carrotfinger, depending on the gaps by the end. Kaz got 14 seconds, as we see Vessia and Arthur going to get very tasty, I think, very shortly. Kaz's going to drop down a load of the penalties. Reflection on 13, however, 10 seconds of that isn't actually real. Kaz's gone round again. He is really struggling on those medium tyres. He's going to now maybe get overtaken by Luke to red. Oh, he's all over the place. They had Luke's place to maybe get himself a P11. And even closer to the points. Meanwhile, I did see a fight going on. But at the moment, this is our fight to watch. Funky Fox versus Cam. CPI Cam, that is not Cam Rules. Cam Rules has a a race ban. So does Wildlow Billy. So, here these two go. 6 laps. No, what? 8 laps to go in this race. Look at that, Cam's got an amazing exit already. They're going to really try and make the move into turn 1. Funky Fox just backs out. And that is CPI Cam into the lead of the race. Meanwhile, Vessia makes the move on Arthur. Arthur's going to really try and fight back with that switchback. Oh wow, that was an amazing switchback. Really try and send it. He's going to try and send it around the outside. Vessia leaves him just about enough room. These two go side by side. Vessia is lagging quite a bit. I think it's side by side. Arthur's going to win that place back. So, Vessia going to try and fight. Cad's gone out of the race. He's retired in the pit lane. That's another retiree in the pits. It's not been a great race in terms of finishes, that's for sure. At least, spice the race up a bit here. As Vessia makes the move on Arthur, that's a very simple move. I don't think Arthur can really fight that back. Oh, he's going to try it. But yeah, I don't think it's going to really matter. Oh, Vessia's gone wide. Oh, don't crush. Meanwhile, Funky Fox, he's on the attack of Cam again. Here he goes. He's not giving up on this win. No, of course he won't. Funky Fox on around the outside. However, Cam will have the superior grip. I can't seem to control my flimming things here. As they still go side by side, and I think it's Cam who's going to come out in the lead. Oh, Funky Fox. He's going to try and make it into turn 1. This is not going to happen, surely. Oh, wow. Amazing fighting between the two of them. These two, I believe, are fighting for the championship. So it will be interesting to see who will come out victorious. As Cam's got the better exit. However, Funky Fox with the DRS and ERS, will he be able to make the move on Cam? I don't think so just yet. No, he will not. Sits back another lap. Funky Fox, he has the 3 second. However, he can force Cam into a mistake. It could be so costly for Cam, and it could win Funky Fox's race completely. These two still fighting it out then. Meanwhile, we have Arthur on the back of Vestia. He's not giving up just yet. Norris Reflection on Boet, as Reflection maybe being able to get himself P11 on track. That is obviously the penalties. Then if he'll stay. Big Boy Ewan also giving the nice guy a shot. Meanwhile, Funky Fox again on Cam. He is really giving us good action here. As Cam going to try and round outside there. That's an impressive amount of grip he just got there. Funky Fox going to send it though. And again we're getting near enough a repeat of what happened. Cam's had to go off track to make that move. That would be an illegal overtake. Got off track again. And it is Funky Fox who takes the lead back from Cam. We have 6 laps to go. How long has Cam been on these tyres for? Same with thing. And the stands, Cam's got the fastest lap as well, so it's looking all really good for Cam here. 9 laps, so Cam's tyres will easily make it. Funky Fox, here he goes again, getting mugged off by Cam, and Cam overtakes Funky Fox for once again the lead of the race. However, we know this is a very DRS-y trainy track, which will mean only one thing, and that's Funky Fox will get him back on the straight. As meanwhile, Big Boy Ewan trying to make a move on Mr. Nice Guy, and Mr. Nice Guy seeming to let him go. I think them two are just going to have a fight at the back because they have nothing better to do at the moment. As Boets and Reflection are having a fight, but we don't need to worry about that. So here we go again for the battle of the lead. Funky Fox on the straight again. He goes for the move on New Zealand Cam, or CPI Cam as he's now known as. They go side by side. Cam, very close to making contact there. Funky Fox can send it up the inside again, as that is Big Boy Ewan and Mr. Nice Guy coming through the final 3 corners. That could help one of the leaders of DRS maybe potentially. Funky Fox then back in the lead again. We have 5 laps to go in this British Grand Prix in LPR round 6 of the championship. This is going to affect the championship badly for whoever comes out last. I think that's Arthur who has gone off. That could help his teammate get past him. Meanwhile, here we go again. Cam on Funky Fox. Will he be able to send it up the inside on the soft? He's going to try it. Funky Fox, I don't know where he's getting all this grip from. He is impressing me so much with the grip he's getting, even versus Cam's soft. Here he goes again. He's using his overtake. So is Cam, and they go side by side. Please don't crash, guys. This is an amazing fight so far. And Cam comes out just about victorious as they go into Maggots and Beckett's. What an amazing fight this has been between the title rivals. This is something I will like to watch every week, any day of the week. Meanwhile, here he goes again. Funky Fox on Cam. Will he be able to make the move? Again, he'll go to the right, and he will send it up the inside. Cam will try and hold it around the outside. The softs have so much better grip though, and it means Funky Fox can't really make it, as Funky Fox can't even send it up the inside there. Maybe thinking that those mediums might be starting to die off a little bit. As Cam will now potentially get DRS from Mr. Nice Guy. Mr. Nice Guy needs to let Cam through before the DRS, otherwise could mess everything up for Funky Fox, and I think it might have already. It might be a bit too late. I think he will get DRS, which could be costly for Funky Fox, so this will help Cam get a gap. He does get DRS. This Nice Guy, I don't know if he's trying to help these guys out or not. Vestia makes a move on Simp, and I think Reflection made a move on Luke to Red. As Mr. Nice Guy not being really nice, so let's be real here. As Tom Mole's gone off after a great drive. He was going to be my driver of the day. He's spun round. I think he'll keep P6 though. As Mr. Nice Guy is just being a right pain in everyone's bums. However, you can't keep up. Back away the back line. He's trying to corner cut, but get in their way. It's not working for him. Meanwhile, here we go again. Funky Fox. I thought that DRS would have messed everything up, but it hasn't. Funky Fox on cam. Will he be able to send up the inside? No, he won't. He will sit back for one more lap. These guys are throwing everything at it today, and it is being so proven here in Britain. As we will now await to see the next straight if Funky Fox will be able to get Cam. Oh, he's got to. Oh no, his rear's gone. I don't think he's got a puncher, but that is costing this DRS window, which is so crucial for him to keep up. Just got a bit of oversteer, nearly sent him off track. It was a very well saved mistake there, as we have a slow car. That'll be Mr. Nice Guy. He's just doing donuts. That might be penalisable. I'm not too sure. He's been lapped down by everyone now, I think. He's now in his way of his teammate. He's not actually even got DRS with it, so it was pretty pointless. So, we've got Vessia on the back of Mr. Simps F1. Will he be able to make the move here? DRS and ERS enabled. We'll send it around the outside maybe here with Vessia. Oh, Simps trying to give him a fight there. Squeezed him off track a bit. But it's Vessia's move for the taken for P7. He will now want to chase Tom Mole, who is in P6 after his spin. Mr. Nice Guy gets a 3-second time penalty. Not really surprised about that. And Funky Fox is trying to keep up with Cam, but I don't really know what he can do. His tyres are just dying now. 13 laps on them. As meanwhile, we do have a little, oh no, a little scrap going here. Simps making the overtake back on Vessia. I thought that Tech and Carrot Finger maybe caught each other back up. As it stands, Carrot Finger needs to get 2 seconds, however, Tech might get penalised for his move on Carrot Finger. As here we are then, Vessia and Simps for P7. Could be crucial points for the both of them. Luke to red also fighting Reflection. Here Vessia goes, DRS open. Not really wanting to burn his ERS though. He knows if he stays in the second gap, he will still get Simps for P7. And they are both catching Tom Mole, so Tom Mole might want to maybe get a little hurry up. Otherwise, yeah. Meanwhile, Funky Fox, he's slowly but surely catching up to Cam. He's really pushing. Yeah, I just don't know if it's going to be enough. We will see. He's actually going to the second window. Vessia and Simps going side by side through Maggots and Beckett's. Vessia backs out of that. He doesn't want to get himself collected in another incident. Here he goes again. Vessia on the back of Simps. And he flies past. That's Simps gonna give him just about enough room. And that is him in P2. Meanwhile, we have this fight again. I don't know how Funky Fox has managed to catch Cam on medium tyres. It's incredible driving here from Funky Fox, it must be said. He stayed out of trouble this whole race, and it has been proven. Could this still be his win? Maybe he's got a 3-second remove, which is why he's pushing so hard. We will see. Or maybe Cam's tyres are just falling off completely. I mean, it does make it 13 laps, but it definitely doesn't seem it at the moment. How long do mediums make it? 19. Funky Fox Gonna try and make it on Cam. He'll wait until the next lap. Oh, he needs to not get that much wheel spin though through exits, because that will not help whatsoever if the nice guy gets over for a second time penalty. He's just getting in everyone's way. Sims track extending every single bit of the track he could there to try and make the run on Vessia, however, he just cannot make the move. Meanwhile, it's the fight for the lead of this race, for the Silverstone Grand Prix. I'm sure Funky Fox just wants to get us on track. Maybe he's got a penalty to remove. Who knows? So, we'll watch as Funky Fox, he'll have DRS, he'll have his ERS to burn. Will he be able to make the move on Cam? Not through his corners. Tech's got another 3-second time penalty. That will cost him maybe potentially P4. As it looks like Cam is burning everything. He's got a bit out of shape. This is perfect for Funky Fox if he wants to try and pass Cam. Here he goes then. Cam really struggling for grip by the looks, but I'm not too sure why. So Hamrick's left the session, he's just giving up in P14, he knows the race is over, no one can get him, no one can't. It would be really heartbreaking if any of these guys spin or crash now. Here we go, Funky Fox with the DRS and the ERS open. On the final lap of the race, on the final straight of the circuit, they go side by side, going through whatever corner this is, turn 15, God knows. Cam, will he be able to send it from a mile away? He does it, he tries it. Funky Fox gives him the room. They go side by side. Who's going to get the finish? It's going to be very close across the line. Who's going to finish ahead? Ooh. And it was Funky Fox who beat him on track by about 70 milliseconds, if that. But Cam wins on penalties. Meanwhile, Rooney will take a very quiet P3 after his very quiet race. Tech will get P4, however I believe Carrot Finger will take P4 away from him. We've got an Alfa Romeo, he's been disqualified. Tom Mull will take P6, I think. Vessia will take P7. Arthur will take P8. Simps has gone round. Oh, Arthur gets P7 actually. I think yeah, he's gone round, which has actually given LR Delta, I believe, his first points of the season. I believe. He'll get P9 on track. Reflection P10. Luke to Red gets P10. However, I would be very surprised if Reflection does not get those penalties removed, because that 10 seconds is a load of crap. Bobets gets P12 from Simps for penalties. None of these guys gone for the fastest lap. It doesn't look like it. Big Boy Jun will be the final car to finish the race off pretty much, because he's the last proper normal human being who isn't an AI racing. Big Boy Ewan will take P14 in the race. Not been the greatest race from him. He had a great qualifying, but just not worked out for him in the race. LR Delta gets the driver of the day from the game. First points of the season. I can see why. I think my driver of the day would go to Funky Fox or New Zealand Cam, because they both kept it clean. They both stayed out of trouble, and it's just been a pretty perfect drive from the two of them. Yeah, deserved from the both of them really. They both deserved the winners each other, which is why the finish was so close. If Funky Fox has a penalty removal, it's going to really hurt Cam. However, if Funky Fox doesn't, you know, that was a good fight. So, CPI Cam will take the lead of the championship, I think, with that. So he wins the British Grand Prix from Funky Fox, from Rooney, very quiet P3 from pole position. Carrot Finger takes P4 after getting spun out by Tech, who gets P5 from penalties. Tom Mull, incredible drive, come back up to P6. He might be a driver of the day as well. Arthur P7, Vessia 8th, LR Delta, another, I can see why they're getting voted for him, P9 from 20th. Luke to Red 10th, Reflection has to come back to P11, Bowitz 12th, Simps 13th, Big Boy Duan 14th, Sir Hamrick 15th, Cad Shakes, Hecht, NRX Storm, and Mr. Nice Guy all DNF. Mr. Nice Guy, which is disqualified, so we can't say DNF'd. That is your race result and your race over. I again apologise. I know This hasn't been near my best comms. I'm shattered. It's been such a long time. Today. I'm excited to do this comms though, and I'm excited to go and do comms next week, where we will be in. We'll be at, what track are we going to do? We are going to be doing Canada. So that's a decent track, I think. I know a lot of people hate Canada in this game, so hopefully we'll see chaos. No safety cars, by the way. I think we had one virtual, but apart from that, I don't even know if we had a virtual. I think it was a full clean race, despite the fact many people were pushed off roads and all corner cuttings and all that lot. So yeah, that is your stream for tonight's race. We will be sorting out the LPR channel for next week. I know I keep saying that every week, but we will be, for sure, I think. So yeah, thank you for watching, and subscribe to the new LPR channel. It will be tweeted on the LPR's Twitter account, which is, let me find that out for you. It's LPR_PS4. It will be tweeted on there, I reckon, and it will also be in the Discord if you're in the Discord. And yeah, so thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week in Canada, hopefully. Goodbye.